Cool. Eli, would you like to say anything before we get started here?
Oh, not really.
Okay. Edgar, whenever you're ready.
Okay. WTF VHS pilot show, created and written by Eli Lamoureux. Logo screen. By special arrangement with J22 Communications, Macromagnetic Video Services is proud, or not, to offer the following special video presentation. Title sequence, interior editing room, in an old-fashioned television station editing room, Dogbone, a puppet resembling the Target miniature bull terrier only with a black spot instead of a bullseye, checks all the monitors.
No, the tracking is still a little off. Turn it to the left.
He turns to look at the camera.
Oh shit, we're on. We'll solve this later.
He runs up to the main desk.
Hello, folks, and welcome to our feature program. Before we start the show, allow me to introduce our fine establishment. I'm Dogbone, and...
One of the monitor switches to static. He turns to notice.
Oh, god damn it, Penguin!
Popping up in a visible sight is Lil Penguin, a skinny emperor penguin puppet.
Hey, it was clear a second ago. You told me to turn that baby center right.
Not now, you're on.
Oh.
He runs up to the desk.
This is my partner in crime, Little Penguin.
How you doing, guys, gals, and other ones?
You really suck at this.
What? I'm trying to be all-inclusive.
The bear, a teddy puppet that resembles the one from Caillou, walks in from the right and rests at the desk.
And yet you forget to mention mammals. Typical penguin.
Oh, and that's our third wheel, the bear.
And remember, my last name is my first name.
Yeah, he has issues.
What do you mean I have issues? I woke up just fine. No freakouts.
Beer, have you looked in the mirror lately?
When I was brushing my teeth. What? Did I miss a spot?
That's funny. You don't have teeth.
Really? Well, neither do you.
Very sneaky. But that won't last you in the match.
I'll have you know that...
Guys, this is no time for a pissing contest. We've got a show to do.
Oh, right. Carry on.
Here at the Macromagnetic Studios, we pride ourselves in preserving some of the strangest things that have ever hit a video cassette.
Friends, millennials, people who were born before the year 2000, you ever stumbled upon a tape that was so weird, so disturbing, so totally unreal that it made you go, what the hell did I just watch? And then you swore to never watch that cussed thing again. Well, too bad. We're bringing back all your dreaded memories.
But there's a problem. Tapes degenerate after 25 years, meaning that some of the most horrid images could be lost up to the sands of time. That's why it's our duty to preserve these freak shows for future generations to laugh at.
And cringe, especially cringe.
But before we can shill out our line of WTF VHS, as we call them, we gotta make sure the quality's top notch.
And here's the cool part. Instead of just three guys watching the shows on TV while cracking jokes, we got a nifty little device that allows us to be part of the show.
Basically, we check for glitches and tape hits while making sure the weirdest factor is as high as it could possibly be.
And we crack jokes at the same time.
Think of us as a QA team and more as tour guides. Less of a QA team and more of tour guides.
I bet you're wondering, hey, all balls. Yes, that's our little band name. Neat, huh? Hey, all balls. Where do you get all these crazy tapes from?
Simple. Old Rhino sends them to us, and through this little thingy here.
He points to nothing on the desk.
What are you pointing at?
I thought the answering machine was here. Where is it?
Hazel, a squirrel puppet that also resembles the one from Caillou, pops up to the desk with the answering machine in her teeth.
Here it is.
Oh, look. It's the nuts and bolts of our equation. Hazel, give our tourists a little tail wave.
Not now. Gotta plug this baby in.
That's our Hazy. She's the one taking care of all the gadgets, running the whole operation, saying lots of big words.
Actually, I make sure y'all's asses don't get kicked in there. By the way,
She jumps down and pops back up with a small package from her teeth.
I've got the tape right here.
Oh boy, what is it?
I don't know. Let's see what the boss says.
She turns the machine on with her teeth, and after a while, the disoriented voice of Rhino comes on.
Hello? Hello? Anyone there?
Oddballs here. We read you loud and not clear.
Well, of course you don't hear me clear. Do you want my identity to be revealed?
No, sir, we don't want that to ever happen. Not in this show's run, at least.
Good, because then it wouldn't be a surprise. Now, are you three all tucked in and ready for bed?
Sir, why are you treating us like little children?
Surprise! You're going to be hearing a lot of Mother Goose stories tonight, told as only the guys who made Dumbo Circus can tell them.
Hazel rips the package open with her teeth.
I don't like the sound of that.
Hey, this isn't the Mother Goose Club Playhouse, is it?
That's too recent.
Even better.
Hazel puts down the tape packaging on the desk.
It's the Mother Goose Video Treasury, Volumes 1 and 2.
Wait, volumes 1 and 2? Why can't we just have one?
Well,
What's that you say?
nothing. I just didn't feel like milking multiple episodes out of this corn fest. Gotta go. Hope you like honking.
He laughs as the signal cuts out.
Sir? Sir?
Nah, he always does that, keeping us hanging. If I knew any better.
All right, fellas, get your headphones ready. I'm gonna go set
She looks over at the cover.
whatever this is up.
She zips up off the tape with her teeth.
I'd say we find out some other time.
Sometimes I just don't get you.
Well, you heard the squirrel. Time to gear up.
The oddballs drop below the deck and pop back up with 80s headphones on.
Hello again, folks. Were you expecting something more high-tech?
Now, with these little earmuffs, we can...
The three get converted to static. Cut to program. Highlights from the video include Dogbone watching the forgotten action, having none of this, Penguin and Bear in jester outfits drunkenly dancing along to the old King Cole song, Dogbone deciding that he had enough of this nonsense, Penguin and Bear still drunk, plotting to knock over Humpty Dumpty, Dogbone getting caught up in the candlestick shtick, unimpressed, Penguin and Bear trying and failing to snatch the lamb, Penguin getting distracted by the big candlestick challenge, Bear checking in on the little person action, exterior field day, Penguin and Bear stand near some bushes.
Yes, he certainly was very small.
Really? Sure he didn't just shrink back at the black screen?
Well, if you put it like that.
Dogbone walks by.
Hey, what's the story, Dogbone?
You just had to say that, didn't you?
But it's so obvious.
Never mind. Just, what are you two doing?
Just getting distracted. Duh, and I mean erected. No, that's not what I meant.
What Beer was trying to say was we're just looking for some nice breakfast. Ain't that right, Beer?
Oh, yes, that's right. We wanted to have lamb chops, but there were children in plain sight, and I say that in air quotes, so it looks like it's scrambled eggs today.
Weren't you two picking up peppers and the Peter Pike of pickle peck of Piper Petters picked? Wah, you get what I'm saying.
With that goose mucking around? No, thank you.
Our eyes are set on that egg. Also, it's a funny prank.
Hate to break it to you, but felt egg won't taste good.
Oops. You made a pun. Per shame.
Forget it. I'm going back to that house.
He walks off.
Anyways, our meals will come. But first, I gotta show you that candlestick shicks.
They both walk off. After that, Penguin and Bear watch Jack jump over the biggest candlestick. Dogbone finds himself in another story. Penguin and Bear scheme again to knock Humpty Dumpty down, and they briefly succeed. The three meet up back at the house, depressed. Interior, tech, room. Hazel sits on a table with a few VHSs on her left and a small TV on her right.
Hi, folks. I'm Hazel, and it's time for another
A logo for Techno Jumbo appears above her.
Techno Jumbo.
The logo flies off.
We'll be back to all those rhymes in a few moments, but right now, I'd like to tell you all a little bit about copy protection. Basically, it's a method to prevent someone from making their own version of a show so studios don't lose any money. For VHS tapes, this was done by inserting pulses that prevented the VCR's recording circuit from picking up the sync signal, or it plugged up the A-hole. Fortunately, Macromagnetic has developed a circuit that removes those pesky pulses so we can effectively copy our tapes. Only difference is we do it legally. At least I hope so. Now back to Gooseberry Glen and more creepy puppets.
Cut 2, program. Back at the show, Penguin and Bear plot to knock over the block tower, only for that Goose to do it for them. Dogman appears to be the only one actually fixing London Bridge. Penguin and Bear wonder what to do next. Exterior, field, day. Penguin wears a cannonball helmet while Bear carries a big slingshot.
Okay, just a few paw back.
Bear moves back a little.
Perfect.
Bear drops the slingshot, exhausted.
Okay, now how to climb up?
Don't tell me I have to get a ladder.
Dogbone walks by.
Now what are you two doing?
Oh, hey, Dogbone. We're doing a little scientific experiment. You saw the way those people back there were able to jump at impossible heights, right?
Kinda.
Well, this is a perfect opportunity for me to finally fly. One problem though.
What's that?
Every time I just stand there and flap my flippers, nothing happens. I tried jumping, but that got me nowhere.
So I'm giving little Penguin a little boost. If only we knew how to get up there.
You know, you could just, I don't know, climb there?
Hey, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that?
Dogbone groans.
Step aside, oddballs. I'm checking into Cloud 9.
He jumps onto the slingshot and climbs himself up.
Where'd you get that slingshot?
Garbage can?
Penguin pushes himself onto the rubber band and forces himself onto the ground.
Crap. This flying machine's more difficult to maneuver than I thought. Beer, can you give me a paw?
Sure thing, Flippers.
What's with the nicknames?
Bear grabs onto Penguin and pulls him back.
Nah, I'm just getting even. Oh, I'm
Sorry,
just getting even with them.
Okay, steady.
Are you trying to fly clear out of this acid trip? Boy, are you two gonna get in trouble with old Rhino.
Now, see here.
He lets go of Penguin and the rubber band shoots him up into the sky.
Oh, shit.
I wasn't ready.
Dogbone and Bear watch him soar.
Oh God, watch out for that.
Crash.
Building.
Oh, man, this chroma key sure is inconsistent.
After that, Dogbone gets mistaken as the lost dog and tries to hide from the ladies. Bear investigates the ABC song scene and attempts to sing along. By that, he mumbles. Penguin heckles Simple Simon and his various mishaps. Bear looking for food at the shop and tries to dance along to the peas porridge hot number. The three met back at the house again and wonder if this whole show is secretly a religious one. Cut to interior editing room. Dogbone, Penguin, and Bear sit at the desk with mugs of coffee.
Well, another show. In the books. Ha ha ha.
Didn't we put a no puns rule last week?
Really? Don't seem to recall.
Guys, a little observation.
It better be little.
Never tell with that beer.
I'm a bit perturbed by the Bertram's comments over the gang not liking sad endings. What's wrong with sad endings?
To be fair,
Happy endings are so predictable, but I don't want to feel miserable when watching a movie. Well, some stories benefit from a downer ending. Remember the director's cut of Little Shop of Horrors?
technically it was the plays.
Or the 70s version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Come on, the aliens had to win so the film could make its point.
Whoa, spoiler alert, Barry.
What? A bleak ending automatically makes a film bad? Hey, it's the execution of effectiveness that matters.
Who is this guy yelling at? His mother?
I know a guy who knows a guy who knows this guy's cousin whose mother hated Terry Gilliam's film 12 Monkeys. Why? Because it ended badly. Newsflash, the ending wasn't even much of a downer. Were you even paying attention? You lazy, illiterate, stupid excuse for a...
Hazel pops up and shoves Bear's mouth into his mug.
Thanks for sparing us from that pointless tirade, Hazy. None of us cares about his grievances.
Hello? No, nobody there?
That's a rune.
Sorry, what page are we? Oh,
15.
15. Thought I was done. Sorry about that.
Barry here really should get a Twitter account.
Nah, he's afraid of pod people there. See what I just did?
Doggy, could you help me tidy up my headquarters?
If it beats waffling, sure.
Both Hazel and Dogbone leave. Bear lifts his head with his mug stuck in his mouth.
Well, that's the end of our show, folks. Ha! I cracked myself up.
Bear wanders around with a mug.
Now what? Too much sugar in your coffee? Must suck being bitter all the time.
Bear is about to pounce him. Cut to black. Fiend.
All right, good job, guys. Short hit today. Cool. Let's talk about it. Talk to Eli here.
So Eli, is this like the premise is basically like they're taking old VHS films and trying to recreate them, or like is that what their show is? Like they take the actual old show and try to like they jump in it? Is that what they were? I mean,
you mean the guys being in the old show, like interacting with it? Yeah.
Yes. That is what they're doing. Okay, cool.
So what was the video last week? Was that what that was based off of? Or why did you send that video?
Yeah, just for context.
Okay. So I thought.
Yeah, you thought it'd be helpful.
Some good tongue twisters in there.
What was that, Jordan? Tongue twisting? Or...
Tongue twister.
There's like some good tongue twisters in there.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, it was a little tricky.
And I like the references with the Caillou and the old shows, whatnot, so that you could understand what all the VHS shows. So would this be an animated type show? Or, I mean, I know the one you sent us at the beginning was animated. Is this a whole animated thing, or these are actual puppets, but they're people with the puppets?
Yeah, they're puppets.
Okay.
Puppet.
Cool.
Yeah, he has 9 episodes written out.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Mm.
Is this on the first one?
Yeah, this is the first one.
Oh, okay.
And you said someone's looking at it right now for you? Is that what you said? Or they're looking at something else?
Well, I did invite someone to join, but don't think he's coming right now.
Oh, I see what you meant. Today they were going to come look. Okay, got it.
But I mean, it made it sound like he was interested in this script, though, huh?
Well, probably had other things come up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you sent it to him just now, so, it's probably waiting to come. Yeah, it's kind of last minute, so super last minute. Cool. Anything else, guys, that you take from this? Or?
No, it was fun. Fun characters you had. Yeah. They had good different personalities. It was cool.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. It's different from stuff I've read before, especially me not being like I'm not really that familiar with VHS and all that stuff. I can't really like that. It was weird.
That
It
is
was
what I'm
Oh,
saying.
don't worry about it.
but at the same time, it was.
What's a VHS?
Weird.
Yeah, so
There's
that's a
so
blur
much
right
stuff
now.
I'm not
So,
familiar with.
Okay, I got a question. Do you think like in the future, you know how like we think records are cool? Do you think people will say that about VHSs in the future?
They already do. That's already a big nostalgia thing.
No, it's really.
Dude, yes. A lot of VHS type.
I mean,
No
the
VHS,
80s.
really? That's funny.
I prefer DVDs over digital. I used to like digital, but I prefer DVDs. Because one thing I noticed with digital is I have all kinds of stuff with digital. All my hard drives eventually die. At some point or another, they die. Whereas the DVDs, I have some from 20 years ago.
Right, you have old,
None of like
old
none of
films.
computers
Yeah.
and stuff have like a DVD.
And I still got the players. They still make players.
Do they?
You can play them on PlayStations. VHS, I wouldn't mind either, but
Yeah,
like
we
computers.
played DVDs through the PlayStation.
But all
Yeah.
the like new computers and
oh, I
stuff,
still do that too.
new computers don't have DVD players though. That's the
No,
what-
the computers don't. No.
Yeah, computers got rid of that.
it doesn't have anything. I mean,
yeah,
it's-
they don't do them
all
anymore
these
because everything's
DVDs like
digital.
getting dust and stuff.
But I have like 6 hard drives, very expensive ones, and they all die like in a year or so. You know, like
I gotta stream everything. That's the apps. That's where it's all at now.
Ridiculous.
Cool. All right. Anything else? Any other questions about the script?
Do you have
Everybody's
other
ready to
things
go?
you write
Okay.
other than puppet show stuff, like puppet stories? Did you do any live action, or are they mostly animation you write?
Well, I tackle a lot of genres. Yeah, also tackle live action as well.
Okay, that's cool.
Cool. Yeah. Seems like he was going for comedy, so that's cool.
I've read a lot of Eli stuff. He has a lot of offbeat stuff, so I actually suggested that he should do this just to kind of see kind of where we can take this. Because like I said, he has 9 episodes written. So I guess maybe I can ask the question, like what kind of market do you think this could be tailored towards? Like what maybe age group, or maybe, because I was kind of getting like an Adult Swim vibe out of it. I don't know like what
Yeah, the Adult Swim audience, that was kind of what I was going for.
teenagers, maybe young adults.
Yeah, anyone nostalgic for VHS stuff.
There's that too.
Yeah.
Remember, I grew up with VHS. I feel zero nostalgia towards VHS. Maybe like towards movies, like specific.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because remember, like even I thought you were little, but like going to Blockbuster and stuff, I always thought that was fun to pick out
I
a
feel
movie
nostalgia towards Blockbuster. Not now.
instead of like scrolling through and you're like, oh wait, what did I want? You know, whereas that you kind of saw everything in front of your face.
Yeah.
You know,
movies everywhere. Yeah.
I miss 80s tech. Like I have all these things that are like all streamlined and everything's slick, but 80s tech, everything you had to go into, you had to dig into it, you had to push things. Even the computers, you had DOS and Windows, not Windows, you had DOS, and you had to do certain things to get in. Now it's like all graphical GUI, graphic user interface, and it's all, I don't know, something about it. I don't, I like the old 80s tech. I prefer it. I've actually been downgrading lately and purposely making everything old like that.
Bye, Edgar.
Cool.
Cool.
So yeah, great concept. It made us all think, Eli.